Welcome to the special show of News Karnataka, Womenia, the Woman of Impact. Hi, this is Ananya Hegde. Today we have with us a renowned woman visual artist, Sapna Noronha. Welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Now let's have a VT of Sapna. Mrs. Sapna Noronha is a graduate from St. Agnes Girls College, Mangalore. She is a visual artist and an art curator and a creative writer who is a self-employed artist based at Mangalore who owns Sapna Art Space. She also works for the artwork contracts from USA, Canada and many more. She is a member of Karavali Chitrakala Chavadi, Mangalore. It is a society of artists of the coastal belt. She is also a trustee at Sahyadri Sanchaya. She is also a trustee at Sahyadri Sanchaya from Mangalore, a team to safeguard the Western Ghats. A freelance writer for the art affairs. She has participated in Kudla Culture International Group of Art exhibition at first ever Tulu Convention. She has attended many workshops like National Art Camp at Goa organized by Vulcan Art Gallery. She has attended many workshops like National Art Camp at Goa organized by Vulcan Art Gallery, DIY Artist Passenger Interaction at Mangalore International Airport, Tribal Art Workshop at Mangalore International Workshop, COVID-19 pandemic in Mangalore, the Women's Online Art Camp organized by Karnataka. She has also participated in Coffee Sante, Coffee Painting Exhibition at Bangalore, Art Installation at Kudla Kala Mela, Art Installation World Environment Day Mangalore, Beach and many more. Ma'am, to start off with, how was your childhood? Can you please tell us one or two memories of your childhood?
To talk about my childhood, I think the most important memory that I would still cherish and still remember is my travel time with my grandparents. So my parents are abroad, so right from my grade 1 I have been in Mangalore with my grandparents, and the memory is like immediately after my final exams, as soon as my summer holidays began, it was my grandparents who used to take me for holidays. I think so I have roamed the South India and a few states here and there, and that was a beautiful memory that I would like to cherish always. Secondly, it is all the creative activities that we used to have in school, especially the craft ones. I remember putting my efforts and doing those little things.
Right.
I mean, it was a beautiful time.
Right, that's so nice, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, how was Sapna as a student?
Okay, I was good at studies. That's a different thing. But as a student, I was very bubbly, and I was like did a lot of things of being creative. Yes, art was always there.
Right.
Art was always the number one, and yes, a little bit of singing here and there for the morning prayers in the mic and the chapel choirs and the competitions with friends. So we used to enjoy our practices. So as a student, we did all these things,
Right.
and I enjoyed.
That's always cherishable, right?
Yeah, that's not to be forgotten. It will not vanish away from
Right.
memories.
Right, yeah. Ma'am, you are the visual artist. So, what are the kind of artworks you do, ma'am?
Okay, I work mainly with the oil and acrylics, and I started with realistic. Okay, so now I work with contemporary and abstract. Mainly, a lot of my commission works are portraits, so you can say a portrait artist.
Right.
And yes, definitely with the other themes as well.
Right, that's so nice of you.
Yes.
Ma'am, I think drawing or painting pictures is a rare task. Not everyone, especially me, I cannot do it. So, can you tell me how did your passion towards drawing or portraits have started?
Drawing was always in my passion right from my childhood. So I used to have my last pages of my notes books or my rough book, entire rough book, been scribbled with something or the other.
Right.
I used to do a lot of cartoons during my childhood.
Oh, nice.
And then as time passed by, I started doing a few fashion sketches. I used to love doing those sketches. In college, we had an art and craft exhibition, and in that I came across paintings. So I said, oh, okay, there's something like that you can put up on canvas.
Right.
And it's like, I thought it was always photographs or posters being framed and put up. So I thought, okay, this is something really nice, but I didn't think like, I would really get into it. I wanted to get into either interiors or fashion designing.
Right.
But that didn't happen, and I got to know this person who did this art in college. I became friendly with her, and through her I got acquainted with a renowned artist, an eminent artist of Mangalore, and from there my journey started with art.
That's so nice.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, many of your artworks have been featured in different exhibitions. So can you please tell us about that?
Okay, a lot of my works have been exhibited at the group exhibitions here in Mangalore, and I had 2 solo exhibitions as well in the galleries of Mangalore. Initially, my favorite theme was Tulnadu. Okay, so depicting Tulnadu on my canvas was my favorite subject. So in Dubai, they had a Tulu convention.
Okay.
So my works have gone for that exhibition on Tulu subject. I came across a friend from the other city, and I got acquainted with that artist because when we attend group camps, we come across a lot of artists.
Correct.
Okay, so that artist invited me to participate in an exhibition at Budapest. So that's where my works have gone for exhibitions.
Oh, that's so nice, ma'am.
Yeah.
Apart from this, you are also a writer. So how did the love towards writing started?
Well, I never like reading. I never like writing as such. But definitely, yes, writing notes I can do plenty because I like that flow of. But that is also a form of art.
Right.
Okay, so during our school days, we had an opportunity to attend a drama that was Snow White, and I just loved that concept because it was the dwarfs, and it was a very beautiful setup at the town hall, and it really thrilled me to just have that beautiful setup on stage, and it was really awesome. And what happened was they had held a competition where they asked us to explain our view on how was the play. I said, okay, fine. I really liked it, right? So why don't I attempt it to put it in words?
Correct.
Okay. So I I penned it down, whatever my creative thoughts were. But I didn't feel like, it has that, that effect of a good writer or things like that. And then I took the help of the Oxford dictionary, and that's when I started editing with the dictionary.
Right.
And to my surprise, I was given the first place.
Oh, nice.
So that's where I started my writing.
Okay.
So slowly it developed with essays and my answers, my whatever notes was given on English in college. I always edited them and made it very compact and small so that it's easy for me to finish off writing. And even my economics answers, I always used to edit and make it very small so that I have something shorter, but everything, all content comes in it. So that thing continued, and why I started writing on art is, and why I started writing creativity is, now when I can write something, I thought, why don't I attempt it? Okay, why don't I attempt it? That's when someone asked me, can you write a write-up for the newspaper? Can you give us something? But now to write something, we need to, something should make you feel attracted, something should catch your attention. And definitely, yes, from an artist who was very good at his work, I started from that artist. And I started my write-ups, and I thought, why don't I write about my fellow artists as well? So whichever picked up my interest, I kept writing, and now I write beyond a few things, like something, whatever makes me,
Right.
really catchy.
Right.
I put it up in
That's
words.
so beautiful, ma'am.
Yes.
I think writing is also a great skill, I can
Yeah,
say.
and one of the fellow artists said, "Why don't you write up for a newspaper?"
Mhm.
So that's when I started my journey in 2014 to write for that newspaper. So
beautiful.
I collect all creative and catchy stuff for my writing on art.
Nice. That's so nice of you. Ma'am, apart from this, how do you manage your family life and your artistic life?
Well, when you really want to pursue something, when you really want to do something, you really prepare a timetable so that you go accordingly. So all things were managed.
Uh-huh.
I kept my time for artwork. So this is my time and this is where I'm going to work.
Okay.
Because I knew that I had to reach somewhere,
Uh-huh.
do something, achieve something.
Right.
So it's basically preparing a timetable
Right.
through the day.
Absolutely right. Ma'am, for your artistic life, what is your support system?
My master was my greatest support system.
Okay.
So it was he who nurtured my creativity and taught me all the basic requirements for an artist.
Okay.
So from there I started my journey of art.
Right.
Next, I would say it was media. Media has been a very good support system. Their publications on my artworks has reached me to the place where I am today. Yes, and definitely all the community, all my well-wishers who have motivated me, supported me, encouraged me. Definitely, they've always been a very good support
That's
system.
so wonderful,
Yes.
ma'am. Yeah. Ma'am, now that you are into this artistic life for almost 25 years, so you might be having, this is my keys to success. So could you please tell us about it?
I have worked hard towards my artistic profession. I have taken up every opportunity that came across. Let it be small, let it be big, being with any senior artist or junior artist. Anything that came my way, I just picked it up and I just walked through it.
Right, that's so nice. Ma'am, how do you want to contribute to the society?
Okay, in my artistic journey, I have contributed to the society by giving a little bit of my art knowledge to the tribal students, to the remote village students as well. So I think this way I have contributed a little bit of whatever I can do from my side.
Right, that's so nice, ma'am. Ma'am, now that we had a very serious conversation, so now let's have a rapid fire round.
Okay.
So your first question would be, which is that one place that you want to travel the most?
I would like to travel in a place where, it's just full of nature and
Alright.
full of life.
Okay. Right. Ma'am, what irritates you the most?
What irritates me the most? There are many things that irritate me the most, but I think I must say, like, when I'm doing my portraits, okay, and it's such a tedious job, it's such an intricate job.
Correct.
That really irritates me, and if something else comes in between, it's just irritable.
Right. Ma'am, what makes you happy the most?
Once I'm done with an artwork, I'm really happy. Okay, it makes me content, and if my client is happy, or if any onlooker is happy looking at my art, okay, that's true happiness.
So nice. Ma'am, what's your favorite pastime other than drawing or portrait making and all that?
Well, it's just not one thing. It's many things as such. But one thing I would like to say is I love to be in nature. Yeah, I just love to be in nature, and that is my favorite pastime. But which can't be done. You can't have it every day.
Exactly. Yeah. Ma'am, what is your proudest work accomplishment?
I've done a lot of Mother Teresa painting, portraits.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that is something like people have appreciated it, and I'm glad about it.
Right. Yeah. Ma'am, which is that one subject you did not like in school at all?
In school, okay,
Yeah.
back in school, if I've got to say, is chemistry. I was
Okay.
thinking like,
No, I was expecting math maybe.
no, maths was my 100 out of 100.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
chemistry was the subject, and history, I was thinking like, why should I remember everybody's names?
Correct. Right. Ma'am, what scares you the most?
What scares me the most?
Yeah.
Okay, if I don't finish my orders in time,
Okay.
that scares me the most. And there are other things as well,
right.
but
Right. Ma'am, what is your best feature? Sapna's best feature?
being people friendly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are almost at the end of this episode. So what is that one message that you want to pass on to the viewers of News Karnataka?
Thank you for viewing this interview, and I'm glad I got this opportunity to be here and speak about myself a little bit. Something that I would like to tell is let's build each other. Okay, building each other is important. Encouraging others, standing up for others. Now, when you do all these things, not only do they grow, we grow as well along with them.
Correct.
Okay, we do grow, we learn, and we become more responsible towards our
Right.
profession as well.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. That was indeed a best conversation, I can say. Definitely, artistic life is a beautiful life, colorful life, I can say. Right? Yeah. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for hosting me.
Thank you, viewers, for watching. Catch me in the next episode of Womenia, the Woman of Impact. Until then, bye-bye. Do subscribe and share the Facebook and the YouTube channels of News Karnataka and News Kannada. Thank you so much.